This is it. The season finale is here. Season 19 will come to an end. Here and now. However, we do have one thing left to decide, and that is the champion and the part-time championship. So there's two things left to decide. Now, the big news story was the big one that happened in qualifying. 26 cars wrecked in qualifying. A lot of them were slower back marker cars that were working with some of the faster cars. But pole sitter Jake Baskinger, who will be starting dead last, was caught up in the wreck and had to go into a backup car. You can also see Nathan McCain is back there. Also, Sean Angel's back there. He's been fast all weekend. Trek Tauger was in it. Michael Almermuller and Josh Travell were in the wreck. Michael Cavagnaro, Ryan Griffin, Nico Polyakov, and Andrew Cross were in it. But a lot of the other cars were also in it that didn't make it. Both the Menervinis didn't make it. I don't believe there is a Blue Flare that made it either into this. But the main championship contenders, you see Baskinger's there. Myatt, the part-time championship leader, is in it. Nathan McCain will be starting way towards the back of the field. However, some championship contenders missed it. Charlie Fabrosis is one of them. The highest starter of the championship contenders goes to DJ Curtis. DJ Curtis is going to be starting in 5th position with Fabrosis right on his outside. With Baskinger in the back, this could be a very, very good thing for him. A little further back, you might be able to see Noah Hart back there. He will be starting in the 4th row of the grid. Actually, 5th row of the grid, I'm sorry. 5th row of the grid in 9th position. And on his outside, you have Alex Allen. Really quick here, Nathan Hudson qualified 2nd. But since the wreck happened, he will be on pole for this race with Charles Samper on his outside and Tuomas Saarinen, who's been bad fast this entire second half of the season. Kind of building momentum for next season. Saarinen could be a big championship contender. We will now go through to the race, actually. Now that you know where the championship contenders are starting, we will now go to the race. And we hope it will be a safe and good championship. And may the best driver win this championship. I really think it'll come down to whoever wins the race. And Nathan Hudson takes him to the green here. And away they go. Samper gets a pretty poor start. Hudson gets a great start there. Wow, what a start there by the 11 car. And they are off, though. This is a really critical time now. You got Baskinger towards the back. You've got Nathan McCain on the high line as well. Actually, I thought I said all Menervinis were out. Jason Tyson made the race, but we've got the pack's already splitting off. And Nathan McCain is getting away from Jake Baskinger. However, this could be planned that Myatt and Baskinger are hanging out in the back. And now we got a new leader. Tuomas Saarinen takes the lead away from Nathan Hudson. Oh, we had a wreck in the back. Looks like I see a Subaru in it. Oh, boy, there goes Sanford into the catch fence. Oh, boy, Myatt's in it, the part-time championship leader. I see that's Shock Jr. in the 99. They put Shock in the 99 because Washer was hurt. Siren was in it. He was quick all weekend. Fabrosis, one of the championship long shots, was in it as well. And the yellow is out now. Who made it through? I see DJ Curtis made it. Vincent Allen made it. Tristan Wilhoit, who could end up winning the part-time championship now that Myatt's out of it. Noah Hart is still in this race. A little further back. Nathan McCain made it. The only Discover Ohio 2 make it through that wreck. I do not see Jake Baskinger. Baskinger, the points leader, is out. And that is it for his championship hopes. Jake Baskinger. Man, oh man, he needs a miracle now to win this championship. So here's what happened. It looks like the one car would get into the 3 car, and around they would all go. Not a whole lot anyone can do there. There's where Sanford gets into the catch fence. Slides down the track. There's Sean Angel getting into it. 2 out of the 3 Porsches were in it. Baskinger is out, though. Fabrosis is out. Hercules got a big hit there. Myatt's on fire. Here it is again, right there. The 1 turns the 3 down the track, and that's not going to go well. And they slide back up the track, and not a whole lot anyone can do there. Man, Will Lewis took a nasty hit there. Myatt, thankfully, the pack was on the brakes. There's Shock flipping down the track. On board with Charlie Fabrosis. He was a long shot championship contender, but right there, he couldn't do a whole lot there. Around they go. He would slide up the track, and there's where Baskinger would get into it. Baskinger would drive right into one of his championship contenders, one of his championship compadres, and fall out of the race. Jake Baskinger looked like he was going to hang around in the back to try and avoid these kinds of wrecks, and it happened really a lot earlier than I think anybody thought the big wreck would, and right there, you couldn't do a whole lot. Man, Sanford took some nasty hits there. We do hope Charles Sanford's all right. Here it is again, and there's Charles Sanford on track. He's trying to keep it under control, and one of the S3s catch him, and he would just roll down the track, actually get clobbered there by Angel. Charles Sanford, everyone would walk away from this hit, thankfully. It's kind of a miracle that happened. Myatt was another one that was going to hang in the back and let the big wreck happen. And, well, not a whole lot he can do. He jumps on the brakes. Just not a whole lot anyone could do. The cars that were going to hang out in the back were the ones that got wrecked because of the way that the wreck happened. Oh, there's another car out there wrecking pretty violently, too. I think that was Will Lewis. Here it is for Will Lewis. Passenger side impact here. And, well, we saw it at Talladega. There was a big wreck. And here at Washington, D.C., the new Washington, D.C., we didn't even get a real chance to talk about the track. The new track, it happens here again. And, well, Will Lewis would get clobbered there. And here it is from the helicopter cam now. Well, you just can't really avoid a wreck in that situation, and wow, that was just a pretty nasty wreck there. So very clearly, Jake Baskinger's championship hopes may have just been ended in a 14-car wreck here on lap 1 at Washington, D.C. Even on the old 1.2-mile oval, we saw these big wrecks really take shape in this race, and well, a 14-car wreck is not going to make things easy, and you really have a tough time avoiding it in those situations. And, well, there goes the 3-car tumbling. A lot of good cars got taken out in this one, and that was just the thing. Jake Baskinger, if he wouldn't have gotten involved in the big one yesterday, he would have missed this mess. He would have been on the pole. Although we kind of saw Charles Sanford was on the outside of the front row and fell back. Here's a replay of the start, and you can kind of see why Charles Sanford was back there so far. Same with Charlie Fabrosis, for that matter. They both started in pretty decent positions. And they both get shuffled up to the high line, and in that kind of regard, maybe starting up front wasn't a good idea, because when you're falling back like that, that kind of, I think that whole start was really bunched up a lot more than it should have been because of Sanford getting such a bad start on the outside line, and you can kind of see this is what caused it. And, well, it looked like Fabrosis just was getting a little bit antsy there and misjudged it and just caused that big mess there. And luckily, everyone would get away all right. They're pretty smart here. Unlike they used to, they push the grandstands back on this track compared to the old version of the track. One more view of it, and you can see that they're all just sliding into the grass there. And I guess it's kind of the way that this track is designed as well, that it's kind of shaped like this, because if this was a normal speedway like Talladega, they probably would have gotten away with it, with only it being like a 5-car wreck, but here they come sliding right back up the track. Actually, it looks like Polyakov, who were aimed at, got away pretty insanely with this one, and there's where Truck Tauger goes around. Tauger was, of course, hopelessly slow at Talladega. Just can't do anything if you're Jake Baskinger or Charlie Fabrosis in that regard. Well, Fabrosis, yeah, he was pretty much the main cause of the wreck. 14 cars fell out of the race, and there must have been a 15th car in the wreck because Polyakov is still in the race. I think he was the only car that was in that wreck that got away from it. DJ Curtis pitted. He's now looking pretty strong for a championship hope since, well, Jake Baskinger is out, and that really throws a whole wrench into the situation. But right now, Baskinger's just got to hope that nobody scores enough points. But that's going to be hard. Baskinger still has a chance, but 5 laps in, I'm expecting that there might be another wreck. And Noah Hart's right now, I believe, the championship winner if the race were to end on lap 5. Tuomas Saarinen leads Nathan Hudson back to the green, and the green flag is out. There goes Casey Lester. He had a wild ride back at Talladega. Kind of surprised we've seen him here, and he got away from that one. Yeah, like I said, this track was built on the site of the old track. Here, actually, Nova was in that wreck, too, and got away. There might have been some mechanical problems under caution, but this track was built on the site of the old 1.2-mile track, and there was actually some more room around it. So they built a bigger one, because the old one was kind of in desperate need of repair. Wow! Casey Lester's got a rocket ship up there. Look at him pull away from the field right there. Great job by Casey Lester. One of the fast... My God, that car's quick. DJ Curtis has to get up the order now. He is a ways down. And I never noticed this, but the numbers on that car, on Nick Mace's car, are upside down. The roof number is. Never noticed that. And we've got Noah Hart now going for second position. Casey Lester is gone. I've never seen a car pull away from a pack like that. Good job by Casey Lester there. Wow, that car is quick. Nathan Hudson now is falling back to 5th. Tristan Wilhoit, all he needs to really do now is finish where he's running now, and he will be champion, and he will be part-time champion. Nathan McCain now is in a pretty good position to win the championship. However, he does have to worry about Noah Hart. I believe that, whoops, wrong car there. Noah Hart is going to be the one championship contender now. They're going to be close now. I mean, there's a little bit of a gap there between McCain and Hart. I believe it's 10 points. 10 points separate them. DJ Curtis is the other major championship contender left in this race, and he is right now actually working his way forward as well. Casey Lester, the race leader, is almost a half second faster than everybody else. So they really, this is another track where chassis grip here on this banking is important to maintain speed, and I think Casey Lester had a very much high downforce car, and that's going to pay off dividends, I think, right now. Nathan McCain is practicing a principle called bump drafting down the back straightaway there. Of course, he has to let off for the corner, or else Vincent Allen would be in the grass, or in the wall, or both. And, well, he's got to get up the order quickly. Another driver that's got to get up the order quickly is Tristan Wilhoit. If he wants a part-time championship, if he gets up the order quickly, he can do something pretty interesting, as there's Lester. Cross is slow because of mechanical problems, so Andrew Cross has been struggling. He was a championship contender for a little bit there. Gonna go on board with Noah Hart, the second place man. You don't even see Lester in the screen. Lester just took off like a bottle rocket there. Took off. Cavagnaro's making a move on his teammate. That is for position on track. That's for third. Cavagnaro's looking pretty quick as well, actually running comparable speeds to Lester. Yeah, and he's worked his way through the order. McCain now, I think, would be champion based on where he's running. Second earns you 42 points. Third earns you 36, 32-30. Actually, no, I take that back. Noah Hart would still be champion because there's 12 points back to McCain. So that's all it takes, really. for championship. DJ Curtis has worked his way through the order, but now it's turning into a race where he's got to get through the pack as quickly as possible. And, well, there's no one really to draft with for Curtis, so he's going to have to hope a little bit more. James Silverfox would blow up the CBM. It's, of course, CBM's last race. Silverfox looks like he's going to retire. And actually, Shelton... Oh, I thought Shelton was blowing up at the same time. Silverfox's last race for CBM, and of course, Lamas, his teammate, is going to be going to the Audi Sport team to replace Casey Lester, who is right now dominating, I think, because of simply his car is so much better. I mean, Audi Sport is running pretty much a prototype 22 car, or a prototype parts on that 22 car, and it is just gone. He is setting fast lap after fast lap that is almost, at times, a second quicker. Not that much, but he's a lot quicker than the rest of the pack right now. I mean, actually, this hasn't been like a normal super speedway race. There's been a lot of actual separation here, and having a car where you could really hold your speed around the corner is important now. Noah Hart at this stage, I believe, needs to finish second position. In fact, he does need to finish second position if McCain stays in fifth. Noah Hart needs second position to win this championship. On board with Casey Lester's helmet cam, and he has opened up a massive lead here. That car has insane chassis grip, and I think everybody's really now scared of Audi next year if they're going to have this kind of speed through corners. Although it doesn't look like it's wearing tires as well, because it looks like the pack is starting to reel him in a little bit. He's coming up to lap some of the slower cars that lost the front pack. I believe one of the S3s are in there, along with a couple of other cars. Lester is having a thrilling race here, race of a lifetime here. And I don't think it's necessarily due to driver ability. I think it's more due to his car being really quick. And now we're looking at him now get by his teammate, who is not in a prototype car. And he's just blowing by cars, blowing by him. Battle for seconds heating up, and that is an important position. Actually, this one is too, because if Nathan McCain closes the gap, then it would be a tie between McCain and... If they both were to get by the cars they're racing with, it would be a tie. Which, again, no, maybe it wouldn't, because now yeah, it would be a tie. Oh, time for pit stops now. Thanos and Shelley are in, and here Sarenen's going to lead the field down the pits. Or, actually, pit. Lester now, who has opened even a bigger lead, simply just off lapped cars, is now going to have to start thinking about pitting. But he's not. And now Noah Hart is going to maybe pit this time as well. No, he doesn't, but McCain does. Matt Duncan will be the last car to pit, and he will give the lead back to Casey Lester, who is somewhere. I think that's him. Long way back to third with Alan Cavagnaro. Actually, it looks like clean air is going to be paramount here. Noah Hart had a pretty poor pit stop, and he's going to have to get up the order if he wants any chance at this championship, because McCain's in front of him now. Where's DJ Curtis on track? DJ Curtis probably needs a caution, I'm thinking. However, they would get a caution now, as the pace car now comes out of the pretty interesting looking pit lane arches. Caution would fly for debris on track, and Casey Lester, who would lap up to 14th position after the pit stop cycle, will take the yellow here. And now we are under caution. And we have a car blown up in the back. Cavagnaro would lead, and it looks like it's one of the Subarus. That's Nova, who is blowing up now. And that's going to make things interesting, because he was in third position. He didn't. He stayed out under the yellow. Cavagnaro and Matt Duncan and Nova, for that matter, stayed out. Casey Lester's in third in that really, really fast Audi. Almost 3/10 faster than everybody else, that car. Alan Cavagnaro will lead them back to the green. I saw a bunch of teams on that pit stop were scrambling to find more chassis grip to maybe catch that, at least lower the gap between themselves and the 22 car. Nick Mace holds them up. Lester didn't get a good start, it looks like. And here comes Nathan McCain down low. Yeah, Lester didn't get a good start there. However, we're watching Lester maybe to get going again here, but it doesn't look like that car's nearly as quick as it once was yet. However, it might. Like I said, that thing's got chassis grip, but now, maybe Lester's got a problem. He's falling back like a rock. Oh, we got a wreck in the back! And I see Ryan Griffin's in it. Ike Durbin's in it. Hudson's in it. Cross is in it. Thaber's in it. And the yellow flag is back out again. No championship contenders this time, but Noah Hart took the lead away from Nathan McCain. However, Nathan McCain, that's a close battle there. And I don't think it'd be enough right there. I think McCain would have to finish third. Here's what happened in the wreck. It looked like one of the Pure Michigans slid up a little bit there. That'd be Ryan Griffin. And right there, they just fire up the track. Thaber's in it, Cross is in it, and Hudson gets caught in it. And I think either that was one of the best avoidances of the year by Thanos, or she got a little tap there. On board with Paula Thanos. She's been having an issue with that car. And right there, just see the wreck happen. Luckily, that happened further back, that there weren't a lot of cars in that. And that was a very good avoidance there by Thana. Here it is again. Ryan Griffin will get spun down the track, or up the track they go, and right there, you just see a bunch of cars. Griffin actually caught a little bit of air there, but thankfully, everyone would be all right after that wreck. So as of right now, Nathan McCain has a 10-point lead on Noah Hart coming into this race. McCain would be leading the championship by 2 points the way they currently run, because there's 8 points between first and second. However, ARCSOA, of course, next year is talking about making it 10 points next year, but that hasn't happened just yet. But it's going to be close here with only a handful of laps to go when we go back green. I'm believing Casey Lester did not look very good on that run. Being dominant early on, we're hearing reports that there might be a cylinder down on that car. I'm not sure, though. Or is Lester just playing with everybody? Right now, though, Noah Hart needs Nathan McCain to fall back. If Nathan McCain finishes second, he is automatically champion. DJ Curtis needs a bit more to happen. He is behind some lapped cars. There's Sean Galligan, Nick Mace. Right now, Tristan Wilhoit's actually going to be part-time champion, I believe. Although I think he does need at least 24 points over everybody else. He has 30 right now. So at this rate, Tristan Wilhoit would win the part-time championship. And the green flag would then fly for Noah Hart and Nathan McCain as away they go down into turn number 1 now. Nick McCain is looking really strong. Third place car is a little bit back there. That's Alex Allen. Noah Hart needs Nathan McCain to lose another spot. But as of now, I don't think that's going to happen. But Alex Allen needs to get in the draft. And here they come. Noah Hart wants to be the second ever 3-time champion behind Kenny Myatt. Let's see where Tristan Wilhoit is. Wilhoit has lost a ton of time there. Oh, DJ Curtis with a mechanical problem on pit road. Second race in a row. That's it for his championship. It's now down to a 2-horse race. Actually, 3-horse race if you want to count Baskinger still might have a chance if either of these two cars, well, I'm thinking about it, they would need to both wreck pretty much. And now Tristan Wilhoit jumps up into second position. Noah Hart would be champion at this stage of the race. Casey Lester, an update, is down a cylinder right now. So that car does have a mechanical problem. Tough break for him. He looked like the fastest car I've ever seen around here. It's now all Nathan McCain's. It's Nathan McCain's championship to lose now, and he's got to get by that 05 car if he wants any chance at this. Right now, Wilhoit is the part-time champion. It's all Nathan McCain now. However, Noah Hart has to keep Wilhoit behind him. Alex Allen and Alan Cavignaro, they could be a factor in this. Working our way forward a little bit here, we got Tuomas Saarinen, who's, I believe, other than Lester, was the fastest car on track. However, Noah Hart is doing what he's got to do to win this championship. He's going to go out there and try and win this race. However, Tristan Wilhoit's got to hold off Nathan McCain for that to happen. Nathan McCain's just got to get by Wilhoit. Not too long left, and it doesn't look like McCain's got the car to beat him right now. He would need to get a draft or some help from the 12 car. However, right now it's looking like Noah Hart's a bit pulling away there on the 05. Of course, Tristan Wilhoit won at Talladega. If Noah Hart finishes second, McCain would have to finish fourth. So it's first and third, second and fourth. McCain, pretty much, for Noah Hart to win, McCain cannot finish directly in the position behind him, within the first half of the field for that matter. A little further back, it's more than that. However, we're sitting here watching, only a handful of laps to go, and I'm not seeing much movement from any of these cars. It doesn't look like the 12 or the 28 are strong enough to catch the leading three. Doesn't look like the leading three is strong enough to catch the car in front of him. Tristan Wilhoit now is reeling in Noah Hart little by little here. And Nathan McCain is losing touch with both of them. Now Nathan McCain's got to be hoping that Wilhoit catches the 18 car. Wilhoit's got to catch the 18 car to win this for McCain to win the championship. And this could be a big factor here. What will the 18 do here? The 18 gets held up a little bit here. And now it's a real race now. The top three are all together. McCain's going for second. McCain's going for the lead now. However, Hart blocks him off. Hart's got to hope that Wilhoit keeps it there. But now it's 1-2. McCain would be the champion at this stage. 2 laps to go. This is thrilling now. Noah Hart, I believe, is going to win this race. His car is the fastest. However, McCain cannot clear Wilhoit. There is going to be one more lapped car. That is of Cody Lamas. Lamas going to take Lester's car next year. Hart gets held up. So does Wilhoit, or so does McCain. Wilhoit gets held up. It's going to be... Oh boy. Now you've got Alex Allen into this mix. Hart takes the white flag, but here comes Alex Allen that might give it to Hart. On the inside. No more lap cars the rest of the race. Everybody's with McCain right now. This is it. Noah Hart's going to win this race, but I think McCain's going to win the championship. I don't think anybody can make a run. Noah Hart's going to win this race, but Nathan McCain is going to be the champion of Season 19 and take over the 1 car to Fingai Saitomi Motorsports next year. Nathan McCain is our Season 19 champion, brings the 9 back to the championship victory lane. Sophomore season, a lot of people say that there's a sophomore slump. Nathan McCain will win this championship. Noah Hart tried everything he had, but Nathan McCain just got second position away. He will finish second in points, Noah Hart will, by 2 points. But Nathan McCain is going to win this race. or win this championship hunt. There it is, your season 19 champion, Nathan McCain, will take car number 1 next season to Fingai Saitomi Motorsports. He didn't have the sophomore slump a lot of people thought, but Nathan McCain is going to be your champion for season 19. Like I said, Noah Hart tried everything he had there. Right at the end of it, he won the race, Noah did. He had to do what he had to do, but Nathan McCain jumped up to second position at the last second. And there goes Nathan McCain now. He's going back to the brand new victory platform that they built here. Pretty nice platform they built here for the champion to go up on. Tristan Wilhoy won the part-time championship. He's going to come up onto the victory platform as the crowd goes wild now. There's the 9, and he's going around in circles. Looks like he's going to try and do a burnout up there. And he does. Great job there by Nathan McCain. Oh, he hit the wall there, but excellent showing there. And there he is, Nathan McCain, after putting into the wall. His crew's running up there. The Discover Ohio Brigade is. That's the 3rd championship in a row by that team. The team is going away next year. But, of course, becoming Petronas Honda. Kenny Myatt will be driving full-time for them along with Henry Sanford. Nathan McCain is going to Fingai Saitomi, who has to be delighted to have the number 1 in their stable next year. That's got to be a really big honor for them, having the reigning champion driving for their team. Well, it's been a great season, everybody. I really enjoyed it. This has been one of the best seasons of them all. Cannot believe what it's over. Season 20 is around the corner, though. And I think, there's a time in every season where the sadness is, or the happiness kind of goes into sadness because season's over. We had a fantastic finale, a fantastic points championship. Sorry for Jake Baskinger. Feel bad for him. He had this championship locked up coming in here. Not really locked up, but he was the favorite coming in. Feel bad for Casey Lester that he couldn't win the race, but now you see the fireworks going off in the background. What an awesome showing by everybody. I can only imagine what will happen next season for the 20th season of the ARCSOA Elite Series. The whole gang is back next year. You got Nick Mace full-time for ARCSOA America. The Hart brothers are going to be there, and Kenny Myatt's full-time simply because he wanted to be there with his friends racing against them for a championship. The only ever part-time champion for the foreseeable future is Tristan Wilhoit, and your main champion is Nathan McCain. It was great bringing this season to you, and we hope we'll see you for Season 20, season opener at Las Vegas. I'll see you there.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pines. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in the peaceful dreams I see the rose said, Georgia, oh, Georgia, no peace I find, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia on my mind. Her arms reach out to me,